the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third.
Shotgun now for Brady. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
On fourth down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Rosen. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And they'll throw it with Rosen. He'll get this into the hands of Travis Fulgham. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
It's a gain of 11, and it's third down.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They go with Jacobs. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Saints.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's Jacobs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
30-yard line.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Play action here with Rosen. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Eluding the pressure right. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Gary Jennings, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead.
That was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Rosen nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Panthers 7, Saints nothing.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Dancing to his left. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. It turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Rosen will throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? They run it with Jacobs, and he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Running is Jacobs. And this will wind up as Saints.
Bro, he's just bouncing off of Jacobs, boy.
He's worked relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it?
He ain't finna run that much. It's just the fact I'm hitting him in the backfield.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Jacobs now. And he'll lose yardage on the play.
What's the name? Lawrence ain't bouncing off you, Jacobs. He gonna hit you. Oh my God, bro. Josh Jacobs is not 5.
Takes it inside the 40. 16 yards, a first down.
What's the score of the Domino game? You gonna keep playing with me? I'm gonna smack Josh Jacobs. Oh, that was Gus Elliott. So that's he got some big boy running backs back there. Is that them locker room chats for like the Brooklyn Nets and? Oh my God. He should have fumbled that one. Sean Killer done smacked him.
He is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what his offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
Is Jacobs a superstar? Oh, he is.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a carry for Jacobs. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
All right, Mr. D, you ain't finna keep running.
First down, New Orleans.
I John dead now.
This strong, right up the middle. I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right out and right up the middle.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Rosen. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. On 3rd down, here's Edwards. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front.
He missed it.
Times that is one-on-one. If you win
Wow.
one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. Get more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
So that's what you almost never see at this level. A wobbler from very short range, and it winds up no good.
All right, Brandon, if he slipped or someone got a hand on it, then I can understand it, but it's almost like you heard a whistle or something to stop this swing. A very strange result, especially for an NFL kicker.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's Zeke Elliott, the 4th leading rusher in the NFL.
Oh, they ain't even let me get my animation
on
up.
the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 4 ticks to go in this first half. Play action. Now it's Brady. And he'll be tackled.
He said R&B Tory Lanez.
The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
What happened to Bryson Tillett?
Over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Trying to end this game. That's why I said that.
Brady
I gotta go pick up my fucking girl.
finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
Fantastic, like 5 years.
He's inside the 40. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline.
He dropped it? Oh, he dropped it. Come on, Mr. Pringle. Mr. Byron Pringle.
Very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. To throw again. Brady. There goes a deep ball. End zone.
Don't do it to him. Oh.
Incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. On play action, it's Brady. He's going up top for Taylor.
Oh, he dropped it again.
So coming on now,
come on, Kahimi.
They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be from 56 yards out, and his kick is good.
Ooh, what a banger, 56 yards.
Yards out. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
You can throw it if you want to.
There's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman, REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Play conservative this week. Don't go too reckless. I ain't trying to get nobody hurt.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
Oh, this running down for the win of the game, Mr. D.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Oh, Gus Bus.
Now it's Edwards. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Let's go to your game, man.
45-21.
You winning?
Yeah, I'm trying to get this fucking game on. Bro, I gotta go. The girl's about to fucking kill me. Bro. I knew I should have waited a little while. I wanted to get this shit.
We about to go, man.
I gotta get my girl.
Oh.
She said her friends, her cousins said I gotta pick her up. We got to work.
He will be very close to a first down, but I see the close fist to the referee, and that means 4th down. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. 4th down. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll stay on the ground.
Oh, he fell forward, bro. He was supposed to smack him.
They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace.
It's a hit stick, but he don't get that.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
One person engaged, 8 on accident.
2nd and 4.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
That'll be complete to
Damn,
Cook.
Sean.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 33. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Josh Jacobs
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They run with Edwards. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Bro.
On second down, here's Rosen. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Solomon Thomas able to record his 5th sack of the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football before he knew it. He was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said at the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
GG kid, my bad for opening this, bro, but I gotta go.
Man, come on.
Inside the 25 now at the 24. They do
get done, man. You got it.
It's 4th down.
Alright, bro. Catch y'all folks later.
Alright.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. It's Edwards. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And we're back now in
They majorly eating clock.
It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Jacobs, and he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
One more time with Jacobs. And he's going to press this one.
That was gonna really get him there.
Right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. And this time,
That's what I'm saying.
Josh Jacobs, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit.
Well, he decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
Oh, that was lucky. I got lucky.
Look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside gill. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field.
Oh.
So let's see about the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. this a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Brady. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Give him 9 yards on the 2nd down screen play. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7-0 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. They'll look to throw on 1st down with Josh Rosen. Forced out to his left. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off at his own 46. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
He's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. That's going to be caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards on the play. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
What the what?
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
It's a loss of 5.
What's that?
2nd and goal at the Saints 8-yard line.
From the gun, Brady. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And thanks to the interception, the Panthers offense cashes in with 6. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Panthers 24, Saints 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now Jones. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Rosen. They'll roll him out right. And he'll complete this one to Fulgham. That was good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, they're not going to go left or right. The defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
On 3rd down, Rosen. And he finds Cook. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down.
1st down, Saints.
Rosen to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one.
He's probably already drinking them before then, wasn't he? He's probably already drinking them before already. She asked me for a yoo-hoo. You shake it. You ain't shake it up before.
On play action, Rosen. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Darius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground.
Remember, throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. From the gun on third down, it's Rosen. And that will be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Rosen. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. DeMarcus Lawrence. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So from the 17 now, here's the 1st and 10. Down here at the 12-yard line. The tackle made by Levi Wallace. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back.
That boy Don froze up. What was that?
Second and 6.
Maybe. I don't know. Brendan don't have my charger last. I don't know what that was, boy. That's what I'm saying.
He just chucked that one out of bounds.
That was a touchdown.
Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against the 3rd and 6.
Don need to be carted off the field after that one.
Operating from the gun, Brady. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Adam Thielen.
Excellent vision. Excellent vision.
And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Panthers 31.
It working?
Saints 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
The Saints, 1st down.
Now Rosen on 1st down. Flushed out right. The left side completion to Jones. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. One final shot here for Rosen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for the Panthers, it's an 11th win of the year as they'll finish the regular season at 11-5. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they go out with a bit of a whimper as they wrap up a very trying 3-13 season. And this front office will have plenty of work to do in the draft and through free agency to turn this ship around. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL Audio.
Six pack, yep, in, what?